Hey folks, so we are back at Mzulft. I run this dwarven stronghold to death, and I can rest assured that I've got all of the stinking dwarven ore that I could possibly find, plus treasure. As I was saying that, I thought I saw something on the ground. I do have to run all the way back through this place, which kind of does suck. But you know what? It's not a big deal. What you do is you just run for a minute, and then you whirlwind sprint. Okay, I don't have that up. Whirlwind sprint. There you go. Then you run for a little while your stamina is draining out. You're getting your whirlwind sprint back. And again, everybody's dead, so it's pretty safe to kind of just zoom through. Let your ability come back, and again, and we'll run a little bit more. So there are 4 more. I think there's about 4 other dwarven strongholds. They're scattered all over Skyrim. So I've been through the one in Markarth, and you can go back later on, and some of that ore will reappear. So if you just want to farm it, you can. There are the Ethereum shards, things that I picked up in the storeroom, are all over these dwarven fortresses as well. So you're going to want to go back and get those anyway. Plenty of stuff to do. Still zooming, lots of zooming. I outran the trap. Haha. So fun. So let me think. Yeah, the only really reason I brought you all guys back on to see me wander aimlessly, painfully through all of these corridors is to kind of see that final piece with the synod. It's part of the mage quest, so pretty cool to kind of see how it all. You know, we were sent here by the mages college to talk to the synod, ultimately to figure out something regarding the staff of Magnus. And the staff of Magnus is needed so that I can control the orb of Magnus, which is the thing that we found in Sarthal. I don't know if you guys even remember all of that. It's my first mage quest that I did. Even though I'm not a wizard character, there's still plenty of good reasons to do those mage quests. The least of all is picking up more soul stones, but then you can also get ice form, which is a pretty cool dragon tongue ability, dragon shout. Man, it's a long ways, isn't it? Kind of looking for a straightaway so I can blast. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Heading this way. Remember when I was up here getting all of the... did I not get these? How crazy of me to have left those behind. Anyways. Alright, let's zip on down. So, let's see. Let's talk just a brief minute about some of the other things that we can still do. I kind of am at a point where there's not much more I want to show you about blacksmithing and enchanting. All I can basically tell you to recap all of that is get it to 100 quick, as quick as you can, and enjoy. You can hack and slash and get close to people rather than just using the bow the whole time. I could show you guys two-handed if you guys really wanted me to move some points into that, smack some guys around with the two-handed warhammer or the two-handed sword or the two-handed battle axe. I mean, that's a good time. I can do that. You're going to probably figure out that it's not terribly different than one-handed. Shield is different now. I will tell you that sword and shield, man, you can stun with the shield and so forth, but it is a tricky little booger doing all those things. All right, let's follow this guy, pick up some stuff along the way. And he walks pretty slow. We do have to have a fire spell and a frost spell to make everything work, so there's going to be that up ahead. I am going to show you how you work this. This is the aerodrome. I will show you how to work this.
Well, maybe not.
Now it's been 15 minutes already. Wow. Come on, dude. I didn't mean to make you wait. You keep walking. Okay, so I do remember the first time I did this part of the quest, and man, I couldn't figure out this puzzle, and I just basically did an algorithm. In other words, I just kept playing with it till it worked. What a terrible way to freaking do things. Once you kind of understand the nature of this thing, it's different.
Need something?
All right.
Took an incredible amount of work to get it running.
We're going to put the orb here.
Place the crystal in the central apparatus.
There he did.
Process for focusing.
All right, the crystal is in there, and each one of these little lights is going to point to a different ring. So this small ring on the top, see where that light's pointing, ultimately has to point to that. The mid ring is this second one, and there's another lens, and the light in the second ring has to point to that. And where is that light? It's pointing in a completely different direction. And then there's a third ring. I will show you guys. So if you kind of, dang it, if you kind of understand that, you come over here and you pick up these two books. Why not pick up that one too? All right. Go to your items, go down to your books, and let's read those. If you have flames and frostbite, you're good. And then what you're going to do is get past old girl. You're going to ready those abilities. So go to magic, go to destruction. We're going to do flames on the right hand, frostbite on the left hand. And notice when I hit it with flames, nothing's happening. So I got to use it's like the hot and the cold on in the shower, right? If you turn it all the way one way, it doesn't get any hotter. See, now I've adjusted that one down. Interesting. Right? Not in the right place though. All right. Do we have one laser light on the lower ring? Yes. One on the middle ring? Yes. And one on the top ring. So we don't need to do that anymore. I got it as best place it can be. Now I come back up here and I got to start pushing buttons. Each one of these buttons does something different. So, all right, the first one is right. Now notice it also covers up when it's right. So we're going to do the second button. And there's going to be a lot of clicking, and the third button. We'll just click back and forth until we get them. Got more clicking. More clicking. Oh, we're getting close. All right, the third button is good, and look, it's sealed. See how that's open? That one's sealed. That one's still open. Click it again. And boom. Pretty easy once you figure it out, right? Such a pain in the butt. Now he's got to freak out and have problems with paranoia and stuff. It's just the way of things.
Something is creating an incredible amount of interference. Something in Winterhold.
Something in Winterhold?
What are you playing at? Is this some attempt to stall my work?
Nope. Not trying to stall your work, buddy. That is Skyrim. Talk to him.
So what is it? What have you done? Did you know what we were attempting? Are you here to make sure your plan worked? That our efforts have been for nothing?
What a
Well,
turd.
explain yourself.
Yeah, you better calm down.
College had ruined years of my work. I've lost colleagues and friends to the Falmer. And you want me to calm down?
Yes, calm down.
How did you do it?
Haven't done
There
anything.
must be something you're doing. There's no other explanation. You have something at your college, don't you?
Yes.
Something immensely powerful.
Yes.
Beyond anything I've anticipated. What is
Yes.
it?
It's the orb.
The Eye of Magnus. Well, I suppose if that means what I think it does. Well, that's interesting. Yes, the staff. Interesting.
This is what I'm here for.
That would be giving away many secrets the Synod have learned over the years. Also, I doubt you'd be able to comprehend the details.
Man,
Seeing the
I like to
orrery and the
smack him.
imperial city, it was the inspiration for this idea. Instead of projecting the sky, we project all of Tamriel, and then harness the latent energies to overlay the positions of... What's important is that all of this work was designed to reveal to us sources of great magical power. Purely to help safeguard the Empire, of course. And yet, in the end, only 2 locations have been revealed to us. One is your college. The other, well, that can only be labyrinthian.
Uh-oh.
So, mage from Winterhold, despite your intentions, I've beaten your little game, even if all you've said here is lies. I know you have something in Winterhold the Synod Council will be very interested in.
Whatever.
So fine, trudge off to Labyrinth.
I'd like to punch you in the face.
I shall return to Cyrodiil and deliver my full report to the Council. This is not over, I assure you. Well, yes. Probably. Yes, certainly it is. But that doesn't matter now, because I know you're hoarding something even more important at your college.
Yeah.
The Council will be informed of this.
Whatever.
They will find out what you're up to.
You've been here too long, you crazy.
Am I? Am I? I
Yes.
think I've discovered more here than I could have hoped to. Your trickery won't confuse me.
Whatever. Alright. So we are done with this guy. That's the bottom line. We're going to zip on back, pick up our gear, pick up our loot, and start shuttling. I do have to go back to the College of Winterhold to continue that line of quest. Ooh, forgot that. Take all that stuff. We're going to jump back out here. Oh, here's this guy again. Hold mage.
Done well thus far, but trying times are ahead.
Yeah, I know.
It is imperative that you return to your college at once.
We're heading that way, guy.
You will be called on to take swift action.
We'll take swift
Rise
action.
to the challenge and discover what you are capable of.
If I could hit you in the balls, I would.
You are on the right path, and you will prevail.
And you, sir, are just really funny. Alright. I think he's got a man crush on me. It's a bromance for sure. Alright, heading back down. Now I can take falling damage with this guy. So let's be careful. Let's kind of creep down the mountain here. And we'll creep the mountain here. Let's see. And then we will jump to here first, and then there, and then we are down. Okay, so guys, at this point, I have shown you everything I can show you about Mzulft. It is a great place to mine, or farm, I should say, dwarven metal, so that you can get your blacksmithing up, and then ultimately get your enchanting up, and ultimately get other fighting skills up while you're fighting the bad guys there. I'm going to load back up with as much gear as I can, and I'm going to keep shuttling until I get it all home. I'll take all that too. Alright, we're going to call it quits right here. You don't need to see me do all this, do you? I'll catch you on another day. Peace.